Hi again. Welcome to the second part of Module 3 from the Becoming an eTeacher course. This video looks at different ways to ensure that the content on your website can be perceived by students who have impaired vision or hearing. In particular, we're going to be looking at how you can increase the size of the display on your monitor or computer screen. If you are watching this video on YouTube, you can see the entire course with all supporting documents free of charge at the web address below. Now, as I said, one way of making your content more visible is by increasing the size of text and images displayed on a student's computer screen. In Module 2, we talked about how you can format the text and images on your website. The options discussed there enable you to change the text size for everyone who accesses and uses the site. And in general, the text should be large enough to be easily read by those whose corrected vision is within the normal range. But you should keep in mind that using a large font size may not be practical if you have a lot of text to upload on your website. Sometimes a student may need to make a temporary change. For example, Freddie here lost his glasses, and it will take a few days before they can be replaced. The size of text and images on your screen can be increased by changing the settings on your web browser. That's the piece of software that you use to access the World Wide Web, or by changing the settings on your operating system, the software that starts up your computer and manages the desktop. Most web browsers have built-in tools for increasing the size of text displayed on a computer screen. We'll start by looking at a popular browser called Mozilla Firefox. If you're using this as your web browser, you can increase the text size or zoom in simply by holding down the Control key and pressing the plus key repeatedly. If you want to make the text smaller, in other words, to reverse the action we talked about above, you hold down the Control key and press the minus key several times. And you can always return to the default settings for the Firefox browser by holding down the Control key and pressing the 0 key once. If you are using Firefox, why not pause the video here and try this out? Another popular web browser is Microsoft Internet Explorer. And this also enables you to increase the display size by holding down the Control key and pressing the plus key a number of times. This is referred to as its zoom feature. Internet Explorer also allows you to access this feature by pulling down the page menu, clicking on zoom, and then selecting the percentage you want from 100, which is normal size, to up to 400, I believe. If Internet Explorer is what you use, you can pause this video now and practice. If you're using another program as your web browser, it is likely to have a built-in way of adjusting the size of text and images on the screen. You can find this by clicking on the Help menu, then typing in the search window one of the following terms: zoom, text size, or magnify display. And once you've found information on how to adjust the display size, just follow the instructions. Well, that's the end of this short video in part 2 of Module 3 in the Becoming an eTeacher course. If you have been watching this on YouTube and you want to see the entire course with all supporting documents, it can be accessed free of charge at the URL shown at the bottom of your screen.